Hi, this is the Comic Love book tag. I saw Rajathon doing this tag. The original was created by Lazy Owl. I have 10 questions here. Question number 1. Which comic book series made you fall in love with comics? And for me, it was Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron. Specifically, the story called The Phantom Affair, or the graphic novel called The Phantom Affair. I think it was very cinematic, and at the time, the computer game Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron was out on the Nintendo 64 around that time, and I played that computer game a lot, along with Shadows of the Empire. That's cinematic, and yeah, I really loved it, and it really got me into comics. For quite a while it was mainly just Star Wars comics published by Dark Horse. But then later it went on to sort of your standard things of Marvel and DC. Question number 2. Most underappreciated or underhyped comic book. And for this, I think I'm going to go with Sandman Mystery Theater. It's a sort of, as you can tell by the style, it's Art Deco, Art Nouveau style. It's set in the 1930s New York. Wesley Dodds is the Sandman. He can sort of, a bit like a precog, he can sort of dream or nightmare crimes and put the pieces together and solve crimes. Interesting art style. Maybe not my favourite art style, but I do think it's sort of not too well known. But about, I think, 6 graphic novels in total. This is quite a thin one. This is the first volume. The Tarantula. I think it's worth checking out if you're into that sort of 1930s crime film noir style. Question number 3. Most loved LGBTQ diverse comic. For this I'm going to choose Midnighter. This is volume 1 out. This is by Steve Orlando and Echo Stephen Mooney, Alec Morgan, Romulo Fajardo Jr. And this is actually signed by Steve Orlando himself. He came to the I Write Book Festival in Glasgow back in I can't quite remember, it might have been 2014 or 15 or 16, can't quite remember. Steve Orlando himself, I think, is bisexual. The character Midnighter is gay. I like the art as well. Quite violent though. Question number 4. Most loved comic book hero sidekick. And I think this is the one I had the most trouble with. The only one I can really think of is Jimmy Olsen. So I'm going to go with that. Question number 5. Most loved comic book publisher, if you have one. I think I'm going to go with Dark Horse. Partly because they got me into comics with their many Star Wars comics. Tales of the Jedi, I really love that one. Dark Empire, I love that one as well. And they do quite a few movie tie-ins. Here we have Predators and Aliens, and later they would have Predator versus Alien, and Predator and Alien versus various other people such as Batman, Superman, Alien versus Green Lantern. So quite a lot of crossovers. But I think they do quite good comics. So I would say Dark Horse. Question number 6. Most loved screen to print or print screen adaptation. So maybe I'm going to be a bit predictable, but I'm going to go with the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. I mean, this really did, I think, start it all. You know, after Spider-Man, there were so many superhero movies. Superheroes became popular, and we eventually led into the MCU. I think this is really, without it, I think it would be quite different movie-wise. And in terms of television, I think I would say that Arrow is my favourite TV show. There's quite a few now, so there's a lot to choose from, but Arrow, I think, and again, it was one of the first ones to start the DC TV shows. Number 7, most loved newly published trade paperback comic or graphic novel. Most recent one I have, and I bought this I think last month. This is the latest volume of My Hero Academia. It's volume 23, and I'm actually a bit behind in terms of volumes, and I've not seen the movie. Missed the chance to see it last year, so I need to hunt that down on DVD. I really love My Hero Academia. It's maybe my favourite manga, possibly. Again, there's so many choices, but My Hero Academia is my favourite, I would say. Question number 8. Most loved person of colour comic book creator or comic book featuring a person of colour character. And I don't have any with me, and I think this is an obvious answer, but the Black Panther, various graphic novels by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And just to have something to show you, this is a Ravana, Roar of the Demon King, and this is I think it's Hindu mythology. This is by Campfire Publishers. I think quite a little known publisher, but they do a lot of the I think it's Hindu mythology, Hindu gods. There's, you can't see that very well, but there's Sita, there's Brahm, no, what's that say? I forget, but there's Sindhu, and there's various other Greek, Hindu gods, and they also do a whole bunch of classics. I don't know how well you can see that. There's Oliver Twist there. I don't own many of these books, but I have come across quite a few of them online and through the library as well. And that was by, who's the Abhimanyu Singh Sodia, and art by Sachin Nagar. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing those names. Question number 9. Which comic book world would you most like to live in? And I would most like to live in the world of Ghost in the Shell, because I could have all sorts of cybernetic implants. I would have that thing, I think it's in the movie, where the person has these little things inside their fingertips and they type really, really fast. They're like the Usain Bolt of typing. And I would have some sort of like vision thing, so I could see, and night vision, heat and infrared and all sorts of things. I may have a cybernetic arm, or maybe I'll have cybernetic legs so I can run really, really fast. Yeah. Question number 10 is tag some people. I'm not exactly sure who has and who hasn't done this tag, but if you read a lot of comic books and if you think this tag looks like fun, definitely give it a try. Thanks for watching. Bye.